We're not bottom of the table. We're also not in the relegation zone. Who said we're the worst team in the league? Hiya folks, welcome to Club 2, Episode 7 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 24.5. I'm Russ. Today we've got two games for you. They're both in the league. The first one is home to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest who turned us down in the summer. And then we are away to Birmingham City. So since you guys were last with us, you saw the opening game of the season, which was a 2-2 draw with Huddersfield. We've had a lot of draws. Ignore the green here. This was all friendly games just to keep a little bit of fitness into the club. So we then went on to beat Yeovil in the first round of the Carabao Cup. We beat them 4-1. We drew with Ipswich. We lost to Sheffield United. We then drew with Hull. Picked up our first win of the season, well, the first league win of the season against Sheffield Wednesday. We beat them 3-2. We then got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Bournemouth. Not too worried about that one. Then it's two draws. Draw against Queen's Park Rangers, which could have been, if we have a look at it, it could have been a win. It could have been a hat-trick for Jack Cooper-Love once it loads up. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's not going to show it. There was, he did have a goal ruled out, so we could have had a hat-trick for, as I said, Jack Cooper-Love there. We then drew 2-2 with Burnley. We lost to Blackburn Rovers, sorry. And then in the most recent league game, we beat West Brom 2-1. Good result for us. That leaves us 16th in the table. Let's have a look at it from here. We've got 2 wins, 5 draws, 2 losses. Scored 14, conceded 14. So we're level through absolutely everything. I'm happy with that. As long as we can stay level, I guess. Or stay above the relegation zone, that'd be even better. I'm a happy man. But we are playing two really good sides. Nottingham Forest top of the table, only lost 2 games so far, and then Birmingham are just outside the playoffs on goal difference. So I'm not expecting to pick up points there. Although saying that, we did beat West Brom, who were 4th. Transfers then. Not a lot's really happened. Loaned a few players out. So John Williams, Alessio Roda, Gary Jones, Evan Rotundo and Jason Hutchinson have all gone out on loan except for Williams, who's been sold. We've brought in 2 more players, both on loan. So Gareth McClurg is a defensive midfielder and central midfielder. Looks really good. He's got good value too. And then we loaned in a goalkeeper from Oxford. He's not great, but he's just going to sit on the bench for us because he's better than the guy we had on the bench before. And the LEYTON Orient, sorry, the Oxford manager's already having a bit of a moan at us because we're not playing him, but he's not as good as Barden. So let's get out there. Let's put this team out there and either take our medicine or earn ourselves a draw against Nottingham Forest. And the team we're putting out there for this game is Barden in goal. A back four of Bennett, Jamadi, Douglas and Reeves. Deli Bashiru and McClurg in the centre of midfield. Jay Yassimi on the left, Scott on the right, Agyai and Evans up front. Cooper Love's picked up a little bit of a knock. He had a cut leg, so he's going to be out for this game. Hopefully we'll have him back in time for the Birmingham game. Jay Yassimi is also on a fitness test, so we're going to keep an eye on him as the game goes on. We've got nothing to lose. Let's just show him how good we are. I think this is a sellout as well, so it's going to be more money into the club. And yeah, we are struggling with money. We're nearly £1 million in debt, and I think the administrators are probably going to come for us. We managed to sort the wage bill out by moving some players on and then loaning some players out as well. So that's sorted there, but it's not ideal us losing money every month. I mean, any business that was like that, we'd have to ball nick from us then. And I bet they're going to score from it too. I mean, they're showing a lot of speed, a lot of good passing. I guess our players aren't used to that. They are League 2 standard players, if I'm totally honest. League 1 and League 2 standard players, and these are Premiership players. McClurg stepped in to win the ball, gives it to Barden, who, instead of playing it out, boots it clear, and that's kind of what we need to do. We don't want to mess around too much at the back, because that happens. 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, 17 minutes on the clock. And yeah, if these teams are going to punish us, if we're not tight, if we're not thinking clear and playing the right passes, teams are going to hurt us. You saw that against Huddersfield. Those little mistakes we made cost us. McClurg then with the ball into Reeves. Douglas, who could be a Premier League level player, same as Jamadi. Deli Bashiru into Evans, gives it to Jay Yassimi, who's too slow. Far too slow. Bennett's read the pass though. That's now been launched forward. McClurg heads it down to Agyai into Evans. Can't put it away. Add all the gold to the left to put it in. But try to go on the right hand side and blast it over the bar, and it's high and wide. It's not what we want to see. We want to see attempts on goal. I mean, the team's got a corner to defend here. It's a short one. Evans has done well to win that. Feeds it into Sean Scott, who's now I think he's a favourite personnel at the club. That's not going to make you a favourite personnel if you can't find passes like that. We've managed to intercept a pass, but it's not falling fortuitously for us. It's with Nottingham Forest now down their left hand side. McClurg stepped in to win the ball. Can we find a cross into the box? We can't at the moment. It's Reeves. Goes back to Douglas. Reeves again into McClurg. Deli Bashir, don't pass it backwards. We want to go forward, boys. There we go. Rashawn Scott, put across him. He does. And get in there. Ague steps over the ball, deceives absolutely everybody, and it falls to Rhys Evans. I want to call him Ronnie Evans for some reason. He's put it away to get the equaliser, and it's a long throw that we've not dealt with. We just headed it up and then headed it up again, and Nottingham Forest have got the ball. Working out to that right hand side. They are relentless with the pressure at the moment. And we're giving away a penalty as well. Oh, not ideal. Not what we want. Not what we need. Barden, make yourself a hero. No. 2-1 just before half time as well. It's going to knock our confidence and give them a little bit of a confidence boost as well. Anyone notice the plastic chair and tables down here? Very, very lower league, isn't it? Not championship level what you'd expect. 2-1 at half time then. Our shooting's not been good enough, and it hasn't, if I'm totally honest. We do need to keep an eye on Jay Yassimi, and Bennett's not having the best of games either. So Jay Yassimi's okay at the moment. We'll take him off maybe a little bit later. Georgia Bud can come on for Reeves. Let's swap these two round. Bud he's a very, very good player. There's a lot of clubs that are interested in bringing him in on loan. I don't want him to go out on loan. I want to keep him here and develop him. He's going to be vital, I think, to our success here. Bennett then with a throw in into Aguiar. Back to Douglas, who's gone back to Jamadi. Bud on this left hand side. We've got options. There's Evans. He picked the wrong option then. 100% picked the wrong option, but Scott's got it. There's the equaliser. Second goal of the game for Evans as well. 2-2. Scott did very well to read the pass, and it's another assist for him there. We're gonna take Jay Yassimi off now. Aguiar can probably go out there, I guess. So Vassi comes on. Aguiar goes there. Vassi's not he's not a championship level striker, but we don't really have anything else on the bench to come on. Just happy to make that change there. We'll make two more a little bit later on. We need to make one now because Evans has picked up an injury. Oh no, striker's falling. What's the matter with him then? Potential foot injury. So is that a broken foot? Possibly. I think we're going to struggle if we haven't got our strikers. Douglas clears this ball. Russell chases it down. Just run with it, son. He feeds it into Vassi. Vassi's been pushed. He's got to go for that. Second yellow. We are going to go very attacking now. We have to go very attacking. Let's make some changes now. Aguiar can come off. Oh, we don't have anyone who could play there though. Unless we go with like a little box formation like this. Can Deli Bashiru play defensive midfield? He can. This is what we're going to do. Will it work? I don't know, but we've got 10 minutes and we're going attacking as well. In fact, we're going to go very attacking. If this works out for us, this will be absolutely brilliant. Bud then thrown into Deli Bashiru, who's been dispossessed. Here come Nottingham Forest. The player was offside then. He's got back onside now. Cross to the edge of the box. Oh no. No. It's a good goal. Very good goal. Barden, I don't know if Barden could have saved it, but I think we're going to taste defeat here. 8 minutes of time added on. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we are beat them. I think we went narrow and it didn't work. they're top of the table, so I'm not really too bothered. Say that to the boys. Evans picking up man of the match, possibly. We'll find out after. We've got a couple of days now of rest. Evans, it's only a bruised ankle, which is good. Scott got man of the match. As always, he's a good player. Very good player. Couple of days now to the Birmingham game. And then see if we can get a win there. So the team then for the Birmingham game is Barden in goal. A back four, Bud, Simpson, Douglas and Bennett. Thompson in high in the centre of midfield. Jay Asimi on the left. Scott on the right. Vassi and Aguier. I get it wrong every time. Lead in the line. Do have a couple of fitness tests. We do need to keep an eye on Scott High. We do need to keep an eye on Jay Asimi again. We'll take them off as and when we need to. There's a couple of jobs as well that might take our fancy, or that club may take a fancy to us, considering what we're doing here at the moment with Leyton Orient. They are at Middlesbrough and Stoke. Stoke bottom of the table, Middlesbrough just in the relegation zone. So I'm umming and ahhing about whether to go from. We've got another injury. What is it with us and picking up injuries at the moment? Harrison Reed's going to come on. It's just players picking up knocks in. I'm guessing it's because we played all those friendlies in the international break. There's hurting us. Doesn't matter though. First highlight is with us then. Barden's giving it into our defence. We're now working it through the centre of the pitch. And what was that? Why did Vassi just walk away from the ball? Luckily they've hit the post. I'm just lost for words at what Vassi's doing. He's a target striker, then ran away from the ball. Simpson puts his free kick in. Scott Hayes. Oh, what a goal! What a goal, sunshine. Ball gets bobbled up and he volleys it into that bottom corner. The Birmingham goalkeeper, I think, dived over the ball. Birmingham 0, Leyton Orient 1. What does that do to the table? Puts us still in 16th. I'm not really bothered. We're winning the game. We're winning another game, which is good. As long as we can stay above the amount of games you play a season ratio for points, then I'll be happy. 3 points above it or 6 points above it, it's going to be perfect for us. Scott High, I'm not going to take you off just yet. I am going to change the left winger though. So Sean Scott's going to go out there. And Reeves is going to come on and play up there. He's got 3 more substitutions to make with that one that we've made earlier. Scott High is going to come off around the hour mark. I know he's the best player on the pitch at the moment, but we need to keep him fit and not break as many players as we can. We're breaking far too many at the moment. Let's make this change now. It's going to be Bishop coming on for him. And then we'll make the final 2 substitutions around the 80-minute mark, assuming we're in the lead. If we need to bring players on to change it, we will do, but I'm happy to stay with this at the moment. It's been a poor game. The match stats and player performances are reflecting that. It was 7.2 for one Birmingham player, and then Scott High was on a 7.6 before he came off. We're at the 80-minute mark now. Let's make those changes. So Reece Evans going to come on for Vassi, swap with Aguiar, and then for the final trick we'll do Claridge coming on for Douglas. Confirm those. If we can hold on for 10 more minutes, we picked up 3 points and then we're on our way to another victory. Big goal kick then from the Birmingham goalkeeper. Reeves, one too many touches. One too many touches. When things like that happen, this is when teams come back and hurt you. As I just said. Can't hold on to a lead. Can't get a clean sheet either. It's a little bit frustrating. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Although we have an opportunity now. Claridge, free kick, goes out to Bennett on this right hand side. Reed into Reeves, gone back to Bennett. Reeves runs on, but we're not looking at him. We're looking to go left now. Simpson with the ball into Reed. Now we're on the left hand side. I went quiet because I could see it happening. I mean, Rashawn Scott, what are you doing? You're better than that. If we can get an equaliser now and redeem ourselves, that'd be brilliant, but I just can't see it happening. Bennett wins the ball into Reeves. Put a cross in. Put a cross in. It's Bishop. Oh, it loops up. He should have put his laces through it. Another loss. More points dropped, but what can I expect? We're expected to finish bottom. We're gonna get games like this. I just need to decide whether or not I go for these jobs here. Fractured toe. He's out for 3 weeks. Let's have a look at the table a minute. So 18th now, 11 points, lost 2. Teams could catch us, so we're going to get dragged into this little mini relegation battle. But I mean, this is Iris. Do we go for them? Do we go for them? I mean, especially the Middlesbrough one. Slightly bigger club than Leyton Orient. Don't come at me, fans. Don't come at me. But they're below us in the table. I think we have to apply for it because we need to progress on, don't we? And, let's view the advert. We can apply for it. Facilities are poor. Wage budget. We got to apply for it. I'm going to continue on for a little bit before we end this episode to see if we get an interview and then see if we move on from there. But let's just see what happens. Well, it's been probably about a month, near enough, give or take. No, it can be. Probably about 2 weeks since we applied for the Middlesbrough job, but they finally offered us a job interview. If we have a look at the job centre as well, it's probably easier to look at it from this one. The Dundee job's available, which we don't want really. I'm watching the Hamburg job, but then there's the whole job as well. I think we just go for the interview with Middlesbrough and see what happens. I'm actually going to do that on... yeah, well, let's do it on camera. Let's attend this interview and see what happens. So let's get this started. Why are you thinking of making what some people would describe as a sideways movement in management? It's not sideways. The differences between Joel and Ukasin making the move. I think that's the best one we say. With your team currently defying expectations in the league, despite it being on a poor run, take advantage of your stock is high. Yeah. Let's say that. One small hiccup shouldn't detract us from the overall impressive body of work. The number of jobs that we've applied for. Let's just go with that one there. Embroiled in media. Given the career, I got to go with that one. Given the career, I got to dismiss it. Always back myself to succeed. I'm happy to work with the director of football. We'll say we don't need that much, but we want a little bit of budget. We'll accept that. They want us to avoid relegation. That seems fair. £13 million. That's a lot. We can bring some players in with that, and then 6.5 is 6.5. 652k is enough as well. We agree with that. There's nothing else I want to say to it. There's the interview. Let's just say that to them because I don't want to annoy the Leyton Orient board at the moment. But Middlesbrough bottom, we can turn that around. Let's see if we get this job. Oh, it looks like it's happening. They're requesting us to change the backroom staff. So let's do that and then find out what sort of money they're going to be offering us. Remember, we are on a contract at the moment of £950. So anything above that is going to be better. Yes, we're going to the north, but it's got to be better than what we're on at the moment. So here is the offer from Middlesbrough, and it's a lot of money. 13.25k a week for us. I mean, we're on £950 at the moment a week. We can't turn that down. It looks like we're following Richard Dunn around as well because he was the previous Leyton Orient manager. So the board want us to develop players using the club's youth system. We can try and do that. High tempo pressing football. We play Gegenpress. I'm happy to do that. We're within the wage budget. We can do that. Grow the club's reputation. We should try and do that. Avoid relegation. Be competitive. And then all that lovely stuff there. So let's negotiate. Top division pay rise. I'm going to we're going to say no to that. And then let's drop this down to that. Job's a good 'un. I cut the video off a little bit too early, but boys and girls, we are going to Middlesbrough. So if you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well to stay up to date with this little journey. We're at Club 3 now. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.